Hi and welcome. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is April 11th, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. Today, I want to discuss the online seller's guide. That's coming up. Stick around. Okay, for those who are new, I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you the URL as to where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. The first two windows are going to be from e-commerce bytes. So let me give you the URL. It's www.ecommercebytes.com. This story came out March 14, 2020. It's the online seller's guide to eBay Spring Seller Update 2020 Part 1. There's two parts to it. I got both windows open up here, and I got some other agreements, user agreements and updates, and we're going to go through them page by page. So hopefully this won't take too long. I'm going to try to keep it as brief as possible, folks. All right. So it goes on to say Online Seller's Guide to eBay Spring Seller Update 2020 Part 1. It goes on to say eBay released the Spring Seller Update on February 26, 2020 and announced changes to its user agreement that will take effect on March 27th. I know March passed already, 2020 for the existing users. It is easy for sellers to miss the changes that could impact them since seasonal updates contain so much information, including the spring update and crucial changes to the seller protections that impact them. Not received claims and item not as described claims. Also included is the new requirement for sellers to use shipping carriers that are integrated with eBay in order to be fully protected from the item not received claims, INR. Okay, now when you scroll down over here, I have these windows opened up here, as you can see here, and we're going to go through them in a little bit. I just want to expand a little on the topics, and then we'll go page by page, and we'll check it out here. We'll go over it together. Okay. For all intents and purposes, folks, if you get a chance, I always say this in my videos, please go directly to the website because they have active hyperlinks on here on the right-hand side. And whatever you see letters in blue like this, these are active hyperlinks. You may want to read more into that. Okay, so you're going to have to go there to, activate these active hyperlinks. All right, but in the meantime, let's read a little instance here. It says, with the classic major spring seller update, changes that will impact sellers into 7 categories, and we'll cover the first 4 in Part 1 and the remaining 3 topics in Part 2. I have a Part 2 window open up. We'll get that in a second. Part 1, I'm just going to expand a little on each topic, and then we're just going to go right across. Part 1 is the number 1, seller protection. Number 2 is seller help issue resolution portal. Number 3, manage payments. Number 4, user agreement. Part 2, seller tools, shipping, category, and specific changes. Now, this is going to go down here. It's quite a bit of text to read here. I'm not going to get too much into it, okay? However, it's going to expand on each of those topics we just talked about. Okay, you can see here, for example, changes to the seller protection. You can see it's in Part 1, and you could read more into this here. All right, now I want to bring this to your attention, especially if you are an eBay seller. On this channel here, I like to discuss eBay topics, and I like to talk about online reselling. So that's why when I do these videos, it's very important that if you guys are interested in selling on eBay or you think about selling on eBay, that's why I like to encourage you guys to please subscribe to my channel. Because like I said, I do put the information out there. I don't mind. I love doing this stuff for you guys. It helps you. It helps me out, and also helps you out. So I hope you get a takeaway from it. All right. So again, I'm just going to go over here really quick. I'm just going to read the highlighted parts here, and the rest you could pick up, or else we'll be here too long. Because like I said, I got quite a few windows open up here. This one here, number 1, is going to be changes to seller protection. And then we're going to scroll down a little more. You can see there's a lot of text here to read, folks. And number 2 is seller help issue resolution portal. Okay. Number 3 is the manage payments. Number 4 is the user agreement. And then they got other stuff here. Like I said, it says links to eBay announcements and resources, which I highly recommend you definitely check out. That's why I tell you to go directly to the sites. As you can see, all the wording in here is blue, is active hyperlinks. And again, you may want to read more into it. Now, I don't mind, expanding on the little topics, but like I said again, folks, I put the information out there for you guys to check it out for yourselves. This will keep you in the loop as to what's going on, the changes going on eBay. So I think it's really good information. I definitely refer to this website here all the time. It's one of my favorite go-to sites. So you may want to check it out for yourself. I already gave you the URL, and definitely go check it out. It's called E-commerce Bytes. Really good. You could also sign up and get information from them as well. If you put your email address and how you heard, just tell them you heard it from Rich Pasini, And, I really would appreciate that. And you'll get the news flashes and updates just like I do as well. Now, we're going to go to part 2, and then I'm going to I got the windows opened up over here, and we'll expand a little on each topic, and then we're going to close this video out, hopefully, so it won't be too long. Okay, this story came out at the same time, March 14, 2020, Online Seller's Guide to eBay Spring Seller Update, part 2. It says over here, like death and taxes, changes on eBay is certainty, and is almost as dreaded by sellers. It goes on to say in part 1 today's Online Sellers Guides, we introduced the eBay Spring Seller Update and covered 4 of the 7 changes eBay announced on February 26th. And again, it goes on to seller protection, seller help issue, and then resolution portal, managed payments, and user agreement. And then it goes on to say here in part 2, we covered the remaining 3 topics: seller tools, shipping, category, and specific changes. Okay. Number 1, again, highlight the seller tools. You could read more into that as well. Okay, they got quite a bit here. And then they got some more stuff here, new offer to buyers, enhancements. Again, this is really good information, folks, especially if you're an eBay seller. Now, I've been on eBay for over 20 years, and when I get new information like this here, I like to really get into it and read more into it. This way, I know it keeps me informed of what's going on as a seller. So again, if you are an eBay seller, or if you're thinking about selling on eBay, this will pertain to you, and I highly recommend that you read this information. Take notes down if you want, or you could always play the video if you choose to do so. Okay, I love putting this information out there for you guys, and I hope you get a takeaway from it. Okay, the next one, number 2, is shipping. They're going to talk a little about shipping here, widespread availability on eBay International Standard Delivery, FedEx home delivery rate reduction, item location, new notification of missing zip codes and listings. Category item specific is number 3. New category changes. In May 2020, eBay will roll out new changes in the following categories: business and industrial, watches, home and garden, sporting goods, though you'll have to wait until April to see the details, which will be posted in the eBay in this page on the eBay website. Okay, so you have to go to the website to read more into it. The new item specifics changes and new category change, of course, we just talked about that. And then over here, they got more stuff at the bottom as the other web page has. I'm going to keep these 2 windows because I want to come back and I want to read more into it myself. Okay, now I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 windows. The last one's a coronavirus talk with that. I want to talk about that. It's Department of Justice. Somebody here was selling something on eBay and the person got in trouble for it. And I just want to share really quick with you this information. I want to go over this coronavirus stuff with you. Okay, so without further ado, let's go to the other windows. This is off of eBay's website. Okay, it's off of their website over here. It's of course, it's ebay.com, and it's from the customer service, and it's user agreement. And it goes on to say this user agreement is effective upon acceptance for new users, and from March 27th for existing users. The previous amendment to this user agreement was effective for all users on August 30th, 2019. Now, I know you're probably saying, well, this is kind of like old. Well, not really. It still deals with the new year. And I just wanted to share this information with you. And I highly recommend, again, to please go to these websites and check this information out. Very important, folks. It's very important that you get a little more insight as to how eBay operates and how they work, and the new programs they're rolling out, the changes that are pre-existing right now. So it's definitely advisable for you to check this stuff out. I'm not going to expand too much of these topics. Again, you can see there's a lot of stuff here to read, a lot of active hyperlinks. You could click these on, and you could read more into it. Again, just looking at the side taskbar over here, you can see there's a lot of information, and there's no way I'll be reading all this because we'll be here for a long time. But definitely check it out. As you can see here, they got a lot of text here: policy enforcement, fees and taxes, listing conditions, purchasing conditions, international buying and selling translation, content. Oh man. Copyright, notice of claims of intellectual property violations and copyright infringement pursuant to Section 512C, the Title 17 of the United States Code. Okay, number 11, holds and restricted funds. 12, authorization, contact your recording calls, analyze message, contact, and so on and so forth. Additional terms, eBay money back guarantee, managed payments again, and so on and so forth. There is a lot of text. Now, a lot of you guys out there, you may not want to read this, but you know what? You could always glance and get the things that may capture your attention. You may be interested in certain things in here: release, indemnity, legal disputes, Really a lot of information. eBay went through a lot to put all this information out there. So again, if you are an eBay seller, this pertains to you. Okay, so you may want to check into this here. All right, you can see there's a lot of text here, folks, and there is a lot of active hyperlinks on here as well. All right, you know, however, if you don't want to go directly to the website, you could always pause the video and you could read it that way. But there are a lot of hyperlinks on this particular page here, as you can see, all in blue. Those are all active hyperlinks, folks. That's why I keep telling you guys you need to go directly to the site. I'm going to leave these windows open because, again, I want to revert back to myself. I want to just catch up on some stuff and read up on it. Here's the other one over here, updates to how to manage your financials. That other one was the user agreement. Okay, this one here, the first one is user agreement. This one here is updates to how to manage your financials. Again, this is not as much text, but it does give you an overview of what it's all about. And again, you could read more into this here. New features for sellers from whom eBay manage payments. I am not right now at this point in time. I am not using the eBay's managed payments. I'm still using PayPal. I love PayPal. I hope I can keep them. If you guys out there had opted into the new managed payment service, and you want to drop a link below, let us know how you like it. Is there, tell us the pros and cons about it. Whether you like it, you don't like it. I'd like to hear what you have to say about it. All right. And there's not really much more to read and see it. But again, I'm not going to get too much and expand on this particular topic on these different sites here. Okay. Here's another one here. How updates to how you service your customers. Okay, then it goes on to say what you need to know, the most common selling issues with seller help, updates to handling returns and cases, new protection against bias and previous blocked. Okay, again, not that much to read, but it's enough, and it gets the point across. Manage. It says over here, manage common selling issues in one convenient location with seller help. Okay, and you can see what it's all about over here. Again, you definitely want to check it out. There's not really that much more. Well, there is here. When you go down to the bottom here, there's some more stuff here. All right. So I just want to, like I said, again, folks, I just want to put this information out there. I want to share it with you guys. Again, especially if you're an eBay seller, this is really good, vital information for you to keep up, keep abreast of what's going on. Updates to how to promote your inventory. Okay. Send more offers to buyers with great ease and updates to drive higher conversions. Okay, and then it goes on to, it says on this page here, offers to buyers enhancements. Okay, what you need to know, new offers to buy enhancements, low minimum discounts, allow counter offers on your mobile device, how you can see your eligible listings. Okay, and they got a little example over there, and that's pretty much for this particular web page here. So you can check that out if you get a chance. Another one over here is updates to how you ship. Okay, it says send your packages to international buyers with eBay International Standard Delivery. See what's new with FedEx Home Delivery, rate reductions, and notifications for listings and missing zip codes. Okay, and then it goes on to say on this page, eBay's International Standard Delivery, FedEx Home Delivery, and missing zip codes. Of course, we just covered that there. And again, you could read some more information over here. Send packages to international buyers with International Standard Delivery, and they'll talk a little about it. Simplified pricing, reliable tracking and visibility, USPS pickup and drop-off convenience, shipping protection and for loss or damage, seller protection and feedback for seller standards. And it goes on a little here. They even got like a little comparison of common international shipping services on eBay, and you can read more into it. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Then you go down a little more. This is basically it. The FedEx 2-day second day rate reduction, and we let you know when your listings are missing the item location zip codes. Really good information, really good. So you definitely want to check this out, guys. Okay, and we'll go to the next one over here. This one here is out updates to how you list. Okay, help buyers find your items with required and recommended item specifics, automatically clean up your images, and allow you read-only access to orders with multi-user account access. And then it goes on this page here, category changes, item specifics updates, new features in Seller Hub for item specifications, multi-user account access update, volume pricing for non-store sellers, photo editing for white backgrounds, TerraPeak update. And then it tells you what you need to know, category classifications, and so on and so forth, on specific updates. Just basically what I just read is what they were talking about in here. So you definitely want to check this out. It says over here, new category changes to help buyers find your items. Okay, and then it says we continue to make the category changes to create more intuitive buying, selling, and search experiences, and bring eBay into a closer alignment with industry standards classification. These changes also help international buyers find your items. Starting May 2020, in the following categories, including additions, removals, and renames, will go into effect. So keep that in mind. Business and industrial, watches, home and garden, and sporting goods. Okay? List your items in the best fit categories. Okay? It goes on to say really quick, we encourage you to review your listings to make sure that they are located in the best fit categories. Use eBay's tools to revise your items. If you use a third-party listing tool, to be sure that you use the new category tree. Okay, I want to keep this on because I want to come back to this here myself. To select the best category for your item, so that the revisions and relist are made with the tool result result in your item moving in your desired location. Okay, and then it goes on to say on specifics required to publish listings, and you could read more into it. And again, a lot of good information here, folks. eBay went through a lot of trouble to put this out. You definitely want to check it out if you get a chance. I'm leaving this window up because I'm going to come back to it, and I want to do some research on all these windows. But I'm sharing with you, I'm going to come back. That's why I'm not closing them out. And last but not least, I came across this one here. This story, the reason why I posted this here is somebody on the e-commerce site had posted a scam with saying something about they have some kind of remedy for a coronavirus, and you got to be careful with that there, okay? Not you, but I'm just trying to say I want to share this information with you. This here is from the United States Department of Justice, okay? It goes on here, combat, and if you just go to the top, it says coronavirus, COVID-19. It says combating coronavirus fraud, combating hoarding, price gouging, frequently asked questions, Department of Justice resources, coronavirus fraud news. It goes on to say here, I'm not going to read all of this here because this is enough in here. And again, you have active hyperlinks. But let me give you the URL. I forgot to do that, most important. It's www.justice.gov/coronavirus. It should bring you to this window here, okay? I'm just going to read over here really quick when my little mouse is there. It says over here, beware of criminals that are attempting to exploit COVID-19 worldwide through a variety of scams. There have been reports of individuals and businesses selling fake cures for COVID-19 online and engaging in other forms of fraud. Okay? Please be careful, folks out there. Don't fall into the traps. That's why I'm sharing this with you guys, okay? Go to this website, check it out pretty much on a daily basis if you want, or just get updates. I think you can get updates with this here if I'm not mistaken. I believe you can. Could be wrong. But anyway, you could check it for yourself. The other one is phishing emails from entities posing as a World Health Organization or the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Be careful. I mean, this is why I'm putting it out there, folks. Malicious websites and apps that appear to share virus-related information to gain and lock access to your devices until payment is received. Seeking donations fraudulently from legitimate or non-existing charitable organizations. Criminals will likely continue to use a new method to exploit COVID-19 worldwide. Okay? If you think you're a victim of a scam or attempted fraud involving COVID-19, you can report it without leaving your home through a number of platforms. Go to, and then it's got contact the National Center for Disease and Fraud hotline at 866-720-5721 or via by email at disaster@leo.gov. If it's a cyber scam, submit your complaint through the https://www.ic3.gov/default.aspx. Okay. Here's another one. This is combating fraud. Here's another one. I'm not going to read too much into this here. Combating hoarding and price gouging. Okay. Serious stuff, folks, with this particular, what's going on here, especially with the Department of Justice. They are cracking down on this stuff. And then you got over here, you could read the frequently asked questions, all active hyperlinks. Again, got to go to the site, guys. All right. There's enough to read here in small print. Like I said, again, I don't want this to be too long. I just want to throw it out there and share this information with you guys. Like I always say, the better informed, the more informed you are, the better. Okay. It's to help you guys out, to protect you from this here. You guys know how I feel about scams. I've done videos about that before. And when I see a scam coming up, if I get a Google alert on it, I will be the first to post it on my YouTube channel and share it with you guys. I don't want to see you guys get scammed, okay? That's why I go through the trouble to put this out here, All right. I want to make sure you guys are up, keep up on up to date with this stuff here. I don't want to see anybody going through anything or getting scammed. I read too many stories. I heard too many stories, and it really is it's very hurtful, especially when the people are getting scammed. Okay, I myself had got calls, trying to scam me out of like saying that from the Social Security Administration, the IRS. They come up and they say all these crazy things. They try to use a scare tactic to either for you to fork over money, or they want to gain information. They want your Social Security number, or and so on and so forth. So please be careful, especially at times like this. You're going to have people trying to, make these calls, and they're going to try to scam you. So please be careful. That's why I put this information out here, folks. All right, I'm just going to bump out of this window really quick, and we're going to close the video out. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you found the information helpful, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated as to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is April 11th, 2020. Thank you again for taking the time of your busy day for tuning in. And I just want to say in closing, I'm wishing you guys all the best in sales, and I'm wishing you all a good holiday. Stay safe, enjoy your family. Until next time, bye-bye for now.